Hi everyone, week 4. So we have looked at a range of different topics that you will get on your exam. This week we're going to look at popularity of sport in the UK. So why are some sports more popular than others, or why are some sports just not that popular in the UK? And there's a number of reasons for that. So make sure you've got your fact book in front of you. Information is in there. There's quite a few tasks this week, so you need a bit of paper as well, or a notebook, or you can write it in your fact book or whatever. But I do want you to send me your answers this week. So make sure any work that you complete for me over the past 4 weeks, you send it to me via email so I can have a look. But this week there are some exam questions that I want to mark. So can you make sure that you try, if possible, to send me those via email? It can just be a photo if you've wrote them down, or if you want to type them, that's totally up to you. Okay, so popularity of sport in the UK. Before we go on to that, I want to just do a little bit of a recap. So stop the clip and answer those questions for me. So write down the 9 different user groups. For each user group, give 2 barriers which may stop them from participating in sport. And for each barrier, can you give a solution? Off you go. Hopefully you've had a go at that starter activity. This is your second activity and we're going to go through these answers together now. So stop again the tape and match the barrier to the solution. So either write them down or put a little key on your fact book, totally up to you. But can you match the barriers to the solution? Off you go. So hopefully you got the following answers. So lack of specialised equipment to enable physically disabled people to participate. The solution would be ramps and hoist equipment. So specialised equipment to make sure everyone can get involved. Sports activity sessions are not available at a suitable time for people that work in the daytime. So programming of sessions. So making sure we programme sessions when people need them. Lack of awareness of when sports activity sessions are available, so targeted advertising, social media, leaflets, posters, billboards, bus stops, anywhere where you can get some sort of targeted advertisement out so that people are aware of what is available. Sports activity sessions are too expensive for those on low incomes, so concessionary pricing. Buy one, get one free. If you come four times, you get the 5th time free. Under 16s, free swimming. Over 50s, free swimming. Loads of different concession prices or incentives for people to take part. Lack of sports activity sessions for the more able. So provision of suitable sessions that meet users' needs. So if you've got someone at an elite level, how are you going to push them? If you've got someone that's a beginner, how are you going to start? How are you going to determine the difference between the two? So that's making sure you have some sort of provision you're able to provide for everyone that turns up to your activity. Give yourself a mark out of 5 and we're going to move on. So, popularity in sport. Why are some sports more popular than others? You might have some ideas now. So, all of you will know the facts that impact upon the popularity of sport in the UK. Most will be able to give examples of factors that impact the popularity of sport in the UK, and some will be able to identify current trends in the popularity of sport in the UK. So, factors which can impact upon the popularity of sport. So stop your clip now, and can you think of different factors that might impact the popularity of sport in the UK? Off you go. So, these are the ones that we are going to look at. Participation, provision, environment and climate, spectatorship, media coverage, success for teams and individuals, role models, acceptability. So these 8 factors are the factors that you will need to know for your exam. Okay, now we're going to go through each one. We're going to do half today and we'll do half next week. But these are the reasons as to why some sports are more popular than others. So make sure you've got your fact book in front of you. Any extra information I give you, you can write that down. Here we go. So, participation. How many people take part? So, football, for example. Football has a widespread mass participation. It is so easy to get involved in football, or just take a ball down the park and play with your friends. Participation rates of football in the UK is absolutely massive. Boys and girls. There's boys teams, there's girls teams, starting from school level all the way up to elite level. Strong setup all over the UK. There's loads of Sunday League football, there's loads of football in schools, and majority of people, if you go down the park, there is always someone with a football. So participation rate is really, really high for football in the UK. So your example would be football. Provision. What is supplied and able to be provided? So tennis, so this is looking at the other end of the spectrum. So what can we provide to make sure people take part? Tennis, for example, it is hard to access courts. Unless you've got a membership or you're going to pay to hire out a court, it's really hard to play tennis without a tennis court. This impacts people starting from a young age because there is nowhere to go and have a go. So you can't just go out with your friends and go to a tennis court and have a go. You need a membership or you need to hire the court out. Yes, we do tennis in school. There are very limited tennis clubs or tennis clubs that people are aware of, so the provision isn't very high in the UK. Environment and climate. So your example here would be snowboarding. It is hard to snowboard in the UK. Snowboarding, skiing, you have to take a trip abroad or go to the artificial slopes. Again, very, very expensive, lots of equipment needed. The UK does not have the right weather for snowboarding. So your example in an exam of a sport that is affected by the environment and climate would be snowboarding. Spectatorship, watching without taking part. Football, rugby, netball, basketball, very, very easy to watch in the UK. It is easy to go and watch a live game of rugby, football and netball. There's lots of places you can go, all the way again from school level, all the way up to elite level. This has a positive impact on the participation levels in these sports. The more you watch it, the more you'll want to get involved. So, I have put on the end of this clip some exam questions for you to answer. I want you to answer these exam questions on a piece of paper, and then I want you to send me your answers via email. So, using examples, explain one reason why the environment and climate can have a negative impact on the popularity of sport in the UK. These are exam questions taken from past papers. So you are going to get 1 mark for your explanation and 1 mark for sporting example. So you're going to explain how the environment and climate has a negative impact, and then you're going to give a sporting example, and that will get you 2 marks. Explain how the following factors impact on the popularity of sport in the UK. Participation, provision including facilities. So again, both worth 2 marks. So you're going to give an example and you're going to give an explanation. An explanation of how the factors impact the popularity of sport in the UK, and then a sporting example. All the answers can actually be found in your fact book. Remember to write in full sentences. Give 2 reasons why outdoor and adventurous activities such as skiing and snowboarding have fewer participants than sports such as football or netball in the UK. So you need to give 2 reasons why outdoor and adventurous activities such as skiing and snowboarding have fewer participants. Now I have given you 2 reasons in this video clip, so if you can't remember you'll have to go back and have a little listen again. but 2 reasons why they are fewer participants than sports such as football or netball. That's worth 4 marks. So, have a go at those. Let me know how you get on. If you're struggling, email me and I'll be able to help you. Have fun. See you soon. Bye bye.